right now that's far greater than anything that can be happening in politics, far greater than anything happening in religion. It's belief systems being kicked around and knocked around and manipulated to get people to be afraid. But it's a major event, the fall of the Heavenly Shepherd. You're going to be able to see Orion, or the shoulder of Orion will be no more. It'll be gone. The skies will look different to you when you wake up and look out in the skies at night. Isn't that amazing? It's in our lifetime too, because if it took 10 years for it to shrink that much, it could take another 2, maybe 3 years, 3.5 years, 42 months, 1,290 days in 2012 to see that explosion in the sky. That might change our lives. Make us realize just how small we are in this universe. The very peculiar belief systems of the world and the manipulation of these beliefs by world leaders are what will set the stage for what will be known as the Fourth World War. Why will it be number 4? Well, some analysts are saying that the Cold War was the Third World War. And with the impact of the weird belief systems, I call it Weird War 4. This is the war of weirdness. This is the war where all these weird biblical things are going to take place, where all these weird happenings are going to go on. And not everybody's going to be sure about them, and that's why Ground Zero Lounge comes around, because I'm going to try and tell you and guide you through it. This is pretty interesting stuff for me. The final weird war is happening now. On various Ground Zero shows, we pointed out how different things can happen. Last week's show, we talked about how the intentions of Cheney and his ilk were written in the Project for the New American Century. That they talked about the idea of perhaps playing a new Pearl Harbor happening, and it happened. Biological terror, and it happened. See, all these things are written out and pre-planned. That just goes to show you the conspiratorial view of history is the most convenient way to think, because not everything's accidental. Weather, volcanoes, and earthquakes can be, but all this other stuff, not all that accidental. It's all written out in scriptures, it's all written out in texts, it's all written out in essays, and in all kinds of Muslim and Old Testament writings.